Good morning. Good morning, via Tom. Good morning. How is everyone doing this fine young cannibal this morning? Not bad. All things considering, I was expecting, nothing like so far what we're seeing. Markets up. Time of war. Things are getting crazy in Iran, mon. It's Iran, mon. I'd always call it Iran, and my Iranian friend would be like, it's Iran, mon. It's Iran, mon. All right. Ding, 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 ding. Let's get into the stock market. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding. I'm in a weird mood. I had to work Saturday. So I didn't get to recharge much. I mean, not only did I get to recharge as much as I needed this weekend, I had to tap into the reserves. You know what I'm saying? A microphone. All right, I see a lot of green like that. I've been getting pretty like bullish Coinbase. I think Coinbase is a really good buy. I'm not calling it a silver platter here, but I like the upside on it if you think the stock market's going to do really well. I mean, it's already a silver platter. One of my better silver platters, but that call was 2 years ago at 67. It's a 4x, bro. So I still like the upside. I think 3 to 500 platters, but that call, shit it. 3 to 500 on that sucker could happen. They're doing a lot of good things. They got the credit card coming out. They've been working on customer service, the locking accounts out. There's plenty of people that still hate them, but I mean, when you're the number one or the top one of the top exchanges in the world, there's always going to be a group of people that hate you. Like Tesla. Seem like a familiar story? Plenty of people hate Tesla. Oh, Tesla was up a little bit more this morning, coming back down a little bit. All right, what do we got? Excuse me. NASDAQ up 200. Crazy considering hypersonic missiles were hitting Israel yesterday. I didn't really know Israel had hypersonic missiles, and they're giving it to Israel a little bit. I mean, I think Israel's probably would, if it's just Israel and Iran, Israel would probably win pretty easily. But I mean, they're taking hypersonic missiles like Iron Dome and all those little defenders. You can't. Those things ain't easy to shoot down. They travel really fast. E-mini S&P up 44. The big one is crude oil. It's actually down $1. I wonder how big it was up yesterday. Yeah, it's spiked up, but it's coming back down. Yeah, that's one you don't like. This one is very, very, very like you get into the CL futures. That's a lot of money, bro. You can win or lose a lot quickly. That's big boy. Like a dumbass, I've traded it before. There's also the mini crude, which isn't as bad, but trading futures is kind of like leverage trading. You're not going to win. Coinbase up 6. Put up 243. Oh, that's a shame. Profit and loss on the puts, $200. That makes up for the loss I had on my call, which I could have actually won on. Total profit and loss, 265 on this options chain, including the the call. This was a strangle. I don't know. Close. $1.79. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of this. Wow, that filled quick. Got some Rocket Lab FOMO. A Rocket Lab. Got some hood FOMO. FOMO arigato. Mr. Roboto. I got Coinbase FOMO. FOMO. FOMO arigato. Mr. Roboto. FOMO. FOMO. All right, head 75-ish. Coming down a little bit. MicroStrategy 385. This is a stupid stock to trade. Tesla 328. Got a put spread over there. Mid 243. So I'm down about $6 on that sucker. Circle out of control, dude. They had the Genius Act. I'm not sure what. I kind of feel like I should have gone into this one, but I'm not breaking my IPO rule, bro. This is gonna J curve. When that happens, I don't know. This is gonna be a good company to probably hold when you can get into it at a good price. The future of finance, the future of money. I mean, I think Tether's probably gonna IPO soon. June 10th, filed for cloture. What's that? The Genius Act is likely still under consideration in the Senate with no definitive record of final Senate passage or a House vote. It hasn't even, I thought it had passed the Senate. And it was going to be voted on by the House this week. Advances in U.S. Senate. The Senate just advanced. This doesn't. Though many Democrats voted to invoke cloture. What the is this word, bro? Everyone trying to look like they're smart by using it. Mike and Venus in the house. How you doing, brother and sister? A motion or process aimed at bringing a debate to a quick end. After the first blah blah. What is the status of it, you freaking assholes? Ugh. F you with your ads. Bloomberg, probably a paywall or some shit. No one wants a video, bro. One hour ago. Let's see if Benzinga. Stablecoins are poised to become a default digital cash for the internet. According to Bernstein, research note published, blah, blah, blah. The legislation officially named the Guiding and Establishing the National Innovation for U.S. Stablecoins Act is scheduled for a Senate vote this week. It is expected to pass by. This shit's gonna last all summer. Just in the Senate. That's pretty slow moving. All these notifications. I don't want this radar shit, bro. Anyway, circle's out of control. Sep. I wouldn't trade this with your money. Jimmy. I wouldn't trade this with your money. UNH. Making a slight comeback. Space. Garbage ass stock. I would not trade with your money. Metaplanet. Wouldn't trade with your money. Palantir is a stock that I'm kind of getting FOMO in again, bro. I want to get this one on a dip. But the problem is it might go to 200 and then dip to 170. This one is going to be a banger. And I'm not buying it up here. 337 billion? Yeah. I didn't realize it was that high. I missed it, bro. There's a 3x in that. I mean, that's $1 trillion company plus. But I don't know. I'm not hopping in right now. CoreWeave. Wouldn't trade this with your money. I don't even know much about CoreWeave other than their NVIDIA. What do they do? The AI hyperscaler for GPU cloud computing. The cloud platform built for AI? Okay. That doesn't really interest me. What's AMD doing? Where is AMD? 121? This one's really interesting to me too. I think they're going to become more of a player in AI, but they got earnings coming out in 9 days. All right, Rocket Lab. Man, I really want to buy some of this, but I'm going to patiently wait. See if we can get down. See if this. See if we can come down to the bull market support band in the 50. There is a gap here at 20. Rocket Lab. Oklo is another one that I feel like I missed out on. A lot of FOMO, right? This is one of those stocks that had a lot of FOMO, and I didn't want to get in it. I'm definitely not going to do it now. Are you kidding me? Like, this is going to pull back for sure. For sure. So many nuclear plays. Military. I'm never, ever investing in military plays, bro. Just not sexy. I should just completely take these off the chart. I don't care. Wow. 2 people. This is the slowest stream ever, bro. What is going on? Market's looking good. Bull market peak indicators sell at the top. None of them are hitting yet. All right. I was thinking about buying some Rocket Lab today, but I looked at the chart. I'm going to have a little patience. Just a little patience. Coinbase up 6. FOMO. I'm itching, bro. I got a money. I got some dry powder. Some powder dry. I even got some cash in the small account. Small account up $3,700 year to date. $10,000 account. Not bad. Just haven't done much with it. We get Ethereum to blow up. It's going to be on like Donkey Kong. I can't take any more. I want to post screenshots. Public call Metaplanet. Public portfolio. Syrup and hype. Higher. Yeah, I'm not trading any of these, bro. What is syrup? Hype is probably, I don't know. Like you can't even buy hype in the United States very easily, I don't think. So, but it's definitely done well. All right, we're in crypto. Coin in the house. How you doing, brother? Long time no see. How's Germany? Good afternoon. What the hell are you talking about? Good man. Good. Settled. When you go back to work? Hyperliquid, BitGet, Gate, TapBit, Coin. Yeah, I don't know that you can. Mexi, can you use that one in the United States? Maybe. I'm not joining some 2-bit exchange just to buy hype, bro. You worked last week and I off, so the first week of July. Nice. Uh-oh, Cardano fell out of the top 10. What is Tron doing ahead of Cardano? That's just a joke. How you doing? I'm doing good. Been really stressed out lately. Lots of work, dude. Stressing me the shit out. I had to work Saturday. Very stressful. Very hard switch cutover. Very complicated network. Very complicated. Lots of VLANs. Lots of complicated like switch interconnects and transitioning away from this to that and the other. This, that, and the third, as Shady would say. Shady McCoy. This, that, and the third. Total crypto market cap 3.29 trillion. Bitcoin market cap 2.1 trillion. Bitcoin dominance down a smidge. Bitcoin hit 107 today. I woke up and saw that and I was a bit surprised. Some tea leaves. All right, Kurt's in the house. Let's do some tea leaves. I did say last week that if we lost the 20, we're going to come down to the 50 most likely. And we did. It was a spike. And now we're back to. So I had my prediction was we'd come down to the 20 and bounce up. But the little thing called the Iran-Israel war happened and we spiked down. And now we're blasting back through the 20 with volume. Let's see if we hold the 20, maybe like, come back down, test and go up. So the end result's the same. We're going up, bro. Bitcoin is going onwards and upwards. I'm getting more and more excited that we are going to have a crazy run. Holy effing shit, I'm on a Zoom soon. What does that mean? I feel like we're going to have a crazy crypto run. Don't those cunts... Hey, whoa. What are you doing getting me in all kinds of trouble? We're trying to make money after war. Man, bro. I haven't gotten a new prescriber in such a long time. And then you just made me drop a C-bomb. 5 people in the house, 2 likes. A bunch of soy boys. Don't like them testosterone booster shots. As I said yesterday, I'm on a Zoom soon. What does that mean? Wait, was that even her? No. Stupid ass. Scam. I just clicked on a link. Hopefully I didn't get a virus or anything. That was a quick, stupid thing to do. Well, Les in the house. How you doing, brother? Farnswoggle, P. Horse Tooth in the house. How you doing, brother? Rick in the house. How you doing, brother? The boys are showing up. JT in the house. How you doing, brother? The boys are here. All right, Bitcoin pushing 107. Ethereum looking good. Going to the 200. We need to flip this around, get a golden cross, all kinds of goodies getting ready to happen on Ethereum. Cardano, 65 cents. We are looking good all around the horn. Boys are back in town. Did you do anything yesterday on Father's Day? Me and Anna do shit, but just watch a couple movies. The weather was terrible. That sucks. Yeah, I didn't do much. I watched Boiler Room yesterday, which is a fantastic movie. The ending's kind of lame, but Palantir is doing very... Yeah, we were looking at that earlier. And how I should have... Holy shit, there's 10 people in the house. Hit the like, hit the prescribe. Ondo 82 cents. Coit, do you ever get your Ondo fill? You stupid, greedy sons of a dum-dum. Solana 156. I am becoming more and more bearish on this garbage chain called Solana. Though I do think it'll do well in the bull run. So don't hate me. I mean, I'm pretty meh on Cardano too, if I'm being honest with you. We'll get into some Cardano news here in a second. SWE 312. I'm down on that one. I'm no Oracle. Virtuals looking okay. Ergo. I mean, who would have known Ergo? DYM garbage. XRP 226. I wouldn't trade XRP with your money. XRP's got some things going on. Like, oh, speaking of Stacy's mom, how are bonds doing? We got a Fed decision this week. Bonds up 6 ticks to 113.14. That is not going to get us a rate cut, but we're going in the right direction. Anyway, XRP's doing things that I think can make them a foothold in crypto. Stablecoin, bro. If they can get RLUSD, you know, if they can get that going well, they're going up against some big boys, though. They're going up against Circle and Tether. They've been in the game for a long time. Circle, Consensus, Ethereum, BlackRock, Coinbase. They're going up against the 10, or what is it? You know how they say 9,000 pound? They're going up against a 9 million pound gorilla, bro. And if you think ETHgate was scandalous, you're going up against some cutthroat mofos. mRNA looking juicy. I mean, if you're bringing it up, no. What the hell is that? I wonder if I should be taking some profits. Bro, honestly, I think Palantir is a $1 trillion company. Just hold on to it. Just set it and forget it. Will there be big dips in it? Yes. Like I said this morning, I want to buy it. I wouldn't mind buying it on a dip, but it might go to 200 and then dip to 180. This one's a high quality. It loves war. It's tech. This is a, I can't call it a silver platter, but this is a $1 trillion company. Like it, I mean, I can't tell you to invest in it now, bro. I mean, I can't give you advice, period, but mRNA, what dumbass stock is this? Moderna? Psh. No. I refuse to invest in evil corporations. Man, this thing's on it. What's happened to Moderna? Are they going bankrupt? Why would you think this is a good investment? Because it's at all-time lows almost? And they're due? Like, I wouldn't touch this with your money, bro. Like, this is not a high-quality investment. Palantir is an evil... maybe. I mean, they're just doing the government... what the government tells... They're doing... Yeah, I mean, I mean, to be fair, you're probably right, but... sometimes I'm a hypocrite, and there's just too much money to be made with Palantir. Farnswoggle. All right, let's get into some Cardano news. And then everyone leaves the chat. We'll make it quick. Charles Haskinson. They are the ones telling the government what to do. Maybe. Palantir and BlackRock running the world? Probably. Charles Hoskinson did a surprise AMA yesterday. Don't look for moral consistency here. He did an AMA. I watched it for a few minutes. It was pretty want to shoot my face off type of a typical Charles Hoskinson discussion. The community, Charles Hoskinson's floating the idea of putting 100 million, selling 100 million of the treasury and putting it into Bitcoin and stablecoin pools like USDA and USDM. I don't hate the idea. I don't love the idea. Cardano desperately needs to get stablecoins working and going. I mean, that's not the only thing. Their wallet is a pain in the wallets are kind of a pain in the ass and kind of slow and kind of clunky. I have problems. Chris in the house. How you doing, brother? Solana? I mean, it's easy to get a wallet going and send money over there, and it's fast, and but it goes down every once a year. Okay, but when it's up, and it's fast, and it's cheap. Cardano is always up, but it gets sometimes it gets slow and it's expensive. It gets expensive, and all the dexes were reaming you. I think a lot of that's changed. So things are getting better. Leos and we've been promised Leos for years now. The massive problem with Cardano is the governance. I told you that would happen. That was a silver platter. I told you would happen. What do you think is going to happen when you give a bunch of dum-dums the ability to vote on the advancement of Cardano? It's going to come to a screeching halt because they're going to debate a bunch of toxic loser, like 20 to 35-year-olds sitting in their basement trading stupid NFTs, still thinking NFTs are cool, and arguing over just the dumbest things. And then plus you got these big stake pools controlling a lot of the big part of the vote, and then everyone's gonna vote for what they think's gonna increase their bag. And I'm like, okay, that's fine, but make a decision and make my bag go higher, bro. Anyway, the stablecoin thing is a major issue on Cardano. The good news, apparently the midnight airdrop is, I don't know, next month. I'll believe that when I see it. And you earn the night token. I've heard so many different things on this over the years. I don't know that we have anything official, just a little bit of this and that. And the third coming out of Chuck's mouth. That's right, I called you Chuck, bitch. But apparently you're going to be able to earn midnight by staking Cardano, which is pretty dope. Now, am I going to... Oh, and they don't want to announce when the snapshot is because they don't... they don't want to affect the price of CNTs. If you're in CNTs, it might not be the worst idea to sell that shit because it's going to be about holding ADA for the snapshot, right? Sell it now and buy it back cheaper, maybe. I don't hate that idea. I don't have a lot going on in CNT, so... And I'm just mostly yield farming anyway, so I'm not overly concerned with trying to outsmart that move. But I definitely got plenty of Cardano staked. Earning me that juicy Cardano. Although the rewards have been pretty paltry. 117, 76, 35. So it's hit or miss. But it's free money. And everyone tells me Cardano's going to $20, so I should do pretty good when that happens. I can retire if I held on to my Cardano and it went to $20 and I sold at 20. All right, Ethereum. Ooh, Bitcoin 107, Ethereum 2635, getting above the 200, which is good. We do need to get back above that. It's actually right at it, struggling. Every day I'm struggling. Sold quite a bit of my Palantir right now. I don't know. Don't love that move, JT, but I applaud you for making your own decisions. You just paid short-term capital gains on something that's going to triple. Shouldn't have anything. You should have sold some calls. I don't do that, Tom. All right. Coinbase 250. Let's go. Hood 74.85. Tesla 329. Tesla's got the robo-taxi thing coming up, so we're going to hold on to that for now. Kurt, you never answered my Ondo. You still there? I give you tea leaves. You're not even here for it. You don't answer the Ondo question. SPX M2 continuing to go up. I don't know who's hitting the hearts. JT's already been here. Ricky trying to sucker me? Like, what's going on? Need to be an Ondo. NASDAQ up 300, bro. That's a pretty big move. You know who likes making money? You know who has two thumbs and likes making money? This guy. All right, Ramble Time. Oh, wait. Let's finish this Cardano news. Let's see if we can get an answer. I'm on his... I wish I knew what that meant. The Shardy streak continues? Well, because you constantly... Tron to go public in the U.S. What does that mean? There's meme strategy in Hong Kong that's doing the Solana. Michael Saylor appointed official Bitcoin advisor to the government of Pakistan. That's weird. Tehran ready to abandon enrichment but needs a face-saving exit. Yeah, they're wanting to save the regime. Solana co-founder Anatoly Yakovenko calls Cardano's plan to convert ADA into BTC absolutely ridiculous. What? He states altcoin projects should stick to U.S. Treasury bills for stability, not Bitcoin. Come on, Anatoly. That being said, I'm not a fan of Cardano buying Bitcoin right now. Like, I don't know that I don't know. Like, I wouldn't, if they want a dollar cost average into Bitcoin, sure. But I'm not a fan. I wouldn't be like, you know what I'm saying? You want to sell Bitcoin, you want to sell Cardano at the top and buy Bitcoin at the bottom if you're going to do that. And now I don't know that I want a Cardano to be an investment chain. You know what I'm saying? And buying U.S. Treasury bills for stability is not the worst idea in the world. I mean, it would actually pay better than staking. That being said, staking is what secures the network. So if all the Cardano's in bonds, I mean, that's not really possible, right? Because you sell Cardano into money and then you buy bonds. So the Cardano's still out there. Polymarket users predict a 97% chance the Fed will not make any rate cut this Wednesday. Oh, whoa. Is that what the Polymarket says? Like, who gives a shit? The bonds and the Fed rate watch tool say the same damn thing. So why would the Polymarket be any different? Tron plans to go public and form an MSTR type company with Eric Trump. What is Tron doing? Because FOMO... It's up. It spiked on that news and then came right back down. It was at number 8. It might have been higher, or is it lower now? Falling back down to 9. I've never held this. Like, what them going public? Like, why would that make really have any effect on the price of Tron? Other than that's another one that's hard to buy, dude. If you're a United States citizen. All right. Long story short, Cardano Midnight Airdrop explain.
Of you, the builders,
Are Cardano users about to receive free crypto from the Midnight Airdrop?
Midnight will be the single biggest economic event for the Cardano ecosystem in its history. It's going to airdrop to more than 100 million people and build bridges with all the major networks. One of the magical properties of Midnight is that Midnight is like all of you, the builders. It's an asset issued on Cardano, not ADA, but an asset on Cardano.
What is Midnight? How does Midnight work? How do you qualify for the airdrop? Will this make you rich? And this is Charles Hoskinson, the founder of Cardano, talking about the biggest economic event in ADA's history, the Midnight Airdrop. But what exactly is a crypto airdrop? Crypto receive this token airdropped into their crypto wallets. But what is Midnight besides a time of day? Midnight is a perk. Well, here's Charles Hoskinson speaking to Dan Gambardello of Crypto Capital Venture.
So Midnight is a partner chain of Cardano.
Yeah, we know that.
System. Even though it ends up settling on Cardano and doing all this, adding Midnight to the list, so you have a tri-hybrid application, 3 blockchains. Cardano.
That's an old ass video. Glacier airdrop will be for ADA holding wallets, not CNTs. Only wallets that support or SIP30 are eligible. Snapshot is imminent. No advance notice. No runaway opportunity. Midnight airdrop, blah, blah, and will not nor support data. What is, I'm pretty sure, Eternal. Midnight airdrop will not include. Eternal is supported. It's not, I mean, I guess if your 8 is in so it does support like Ledger and Trezor, but that's because you just open up your wallet. If your 8 is in like Daedalus, I mean, technically it would be in another wallet too. You would just put your seed phrase in. Most likely it will be listed everywhere. Like, I kind of have some FOMO on Midnight, bro. I might set a little coin aside to buy some Midnight.
June 15th, 2025. Making another, like the government account.
He does, I'm not going to lie, his shirt's pretty fly. I mean, it doesn't really fit. He doesn't really pull it off, but that's a pretty fly shirt. Excuse me. He looks like he's trying to be in a Cool in the Gang cover band or something, or I don't know, a jam band. I don't know. Charles Hoskin is building Midnight to airdrop to over 37 before November. I heard July, but now it's just before November. 8 blockchains: Bitcoin, Ripple, Ethereum, Solana, Avalanche, and Cardano. So the reason for doing this, and it's smart, is these people will have to create a Cardano wallet to freaking claim it, and then they'll be in the ecosystem. Super, 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 super smart. Does anybody want to drink espresso martinis and talk about crypto? I don't want the martinis, but we can definitely hang. Seems like Cardano's all over the place now. They want to buy. They want to, bro. Don't come in here with your negativity on Cardano. No, they want to buy Bitcoin and stable coins and put them into pools. They get the stable coin pools up. I think someone needs to create a DEX for stablecoin liquidity. Focus on that. You know, have like USDA, USDM pools and earn interest. Like someone want to help me get that going? USDA, Bitcoin, USDM, Bitcoin, the JED, all the stable coins. Like I think MinSwap probably has it, but just dedicated to it. Oh, I'm on the wrong wallet. I'm like, why don't I see anything? Nope. Yeah, USDA, USDM. I mean, it only earns 1%. Oh, I take, no, wait. The share of total min daily emissions. USDM ADA pays 11. USDA ADA. XRP over 100 in the next 5 years. Peter in the house. How you doing, brother? Kool-Aid sipper in the house. How you doing, brother? USDM at 11.2. It's actually down a little bit. I think it was 11.3, wasn't it? USDA 10. That's down. That was over 11. The JED's a joke. Like, the JED ain't ever going to be shit, bro. We need to get USDA. And I think USDM has the potential. I like the ability that they're getting money licenses and regulated and state approvals. And you go straight from your bank account to USDM on chain. The stupid things are minimums of $1,000. Come on, dude. What's that bullshit? Like, is that going to get lowered? And it's hard because the liquidity on it sucks. So that's got to get fixed. I mean, look at this. If I want to trade, oh, that is $648. So I actually make money. $7,900 and ADA converts to $7,700. So you lose a couple $100 there. That needs to be like not, you know what I'm saying? That's not a lot of money. And there's already a decent amount of slippage. Price impact 1.4%. Fill or kill. What does that do? Oh, so you got to fill the whole thing or kill it. That's pretty cool. Let's see what Sunny's got. They got better. XRP is not going to be. I think you're wrong on that one. I hope you're right. I mean, I like people making money. I like prescribers making money, but I'm trying to be pragmatic. $78.90, $77.30. Sunday's got better liquidity on it, it looks like. Don't lose as much. All right, ramble time. Iran signals it wants to de-escalate hostilities with Israel. Ramble time. I'm actually surprised you're here today, Ricky. Aren't you off? I was looking to buy some Rocket Lab today, but I'm going to be a little patient. Software 7.0. How does that go? I'm firing off Tesla orders left and right. What you do? What's going on with Tesla? Shardy, hit me up, girl. You know what I'm saying? Slide into my DMs, girl. Coin up a little bit. Hood up a little bit. Tesla just up a smidge. Trump to launch Trump Mobile. US made gold smartphone starting at 500. Like, who would buy that shit? Mobile phone? $500? I'm going to show her a dripping the C-bomb. I'm going to shoo her you dropping the C. You're going to show Shardy? Kurt dropped the C-bomb, bro. I just was reading his chat. I got caught off guard. First time I've ever seen the Circle sending USDC to market maker. It's saying to me that Marty Party doesn't know that that's what market makers do. They take trades. Circle Treasury sending USD for Solana. Oh, it's sending USDC to market on. So they're sending USDC to. It's probably just maybe tied to a trade. I don't know. The Trump organization. What does that mean? Is DJT up? We never look at that. There you go, Ricky. DJT's making moves, and it's at near bottom. You love buying these stocks that look like they're going out of business. Southwest 7.0. Disorder. Disorder. I need to get been listening to some System of a Down. I need to get a System of a Down playlist going. On Father's Day, it's crucial to recognize the importance of mothers. What? They just had their day. Polymarket agrees. Who gives a shit, dude? This is the dumbest news story on Twitter right now. Have to ape into more Tesla immediately. Thinking July 3rd, 350. July 3rd, 350. How would Christopher Walken sing it? Man. Disorder. Software 7.0. That sounded a little bit more like, oh, you're the man now, dog. Sean Connery. Sean Connery. Wow, Jason in the house. Wow, what, bro? Yeah, wow that you finally showed up. You're saying that all wrong. You're using the wrong tone. Christopher Walken, software 7.0. You know who has a good Trump impression and it annoys the shit out of me is Meet Kevin. Disorder. That sounds a little bit like RFK. Disorder. Error. So she wants to ape in. I lost it. 350? July 350, I think. 35% chance, $16. I mean, that's what stupid people do. I mean, could it pay off? Sure. One missile or one like crazy death and or escalation of the war, you're going to get your face melted. Who's this? When Elon Musk had to introduce himself. 1 versus 1 billion future tech is a video I've been dying to make. Any companies out there? He has some big video coming out on Saturday that he spent like $4 million on and like half a year filming. Woke up, check price. Here's my 500. That's a copyright. Michael Saylor buys 10,000 Bitcoin. Founder fighting his own coin. U.S. Nimitz carrier strike group on the way to Middle East. I posted this in the Discord yesterday. Software 7.0 disorder. What was I going? Oh, I was going to look at. So I posted this yesterday. Some more alpha. Meet Kevin's not going to have this. Meet Kevin's been grinding. I'm not going to lie. I enjoy like Meet Kevin being covering the news stuff. Right? I don't want to hear his house hack shit. I don't want to hear all his little stupid course shit. Just give us the news. And he says a lot of stupid things, and he loves talking about how he's an experienced pilot and bringing out his little stupid jet toy and thinking he's smart on this. Okay, so there's some things I don't like, but there's some things I do like. Anyway, Marty Party, who's also a clown, posted this, which was good alpha. Airspace Live. A Globe Master has moved in to lead the air bridge. So what does this mean? This is a U.S. Air Force Boeing C-17A Globemaster 3. This image shows a Boeing, a strategic military transport aircraft departing from LFI, likely Langley Air Force, with a ground speed of 507 knots, suggesting a high priority airlift operation, possibly linked to recent Middle East tensions. Historical data from Wikipedia indicates the C-17's role in airlifting cargo close to battle zones, with deployment aligning with the Jordan recent blah, 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 blah. Yesterday it talked about the last time this happened, and usually it's like when there's a big, they're getting ready for something big. Now, one problem we kind of have with our government is you can't believe anything coming out of Trump's mouth or our government's mouth. He's like, oh, we told Iran not to do it, or we told Israel not to do it, but then we gave them the go ahead and blah, blah, blah. So the Nimitz is on the way. Other ships are on the way. So they're getting ready for shit to hit the fan. I mean, Iran's talking big. Stranger was right, bro. Natin Hanyu, or however you say his name, is saying Iran is gearing up for another slaughter. Southwest 7.0. Disorder. Bitcoin Starship will have 42 engines. When you finish the last page of Bitcoin Standard Book. That's a weird heads up this week. VIX operation expiration. You have to be kidding me. Swept by the A's. Gamble calls paid. Mate Sayu, king without a crown. I don't know what that means. Iranians are continuing to flee the capital. Tom Brady gave his kid a $3 million watch. What the fuck for? Excuse me, but that's just stupid. A massive waste of money. When do you wear that, bro? It's diamond. Like, who does he think he is? Shedeur Sanders? You're just going to get mugged and murdered. I probably shouldn't say the M word on YouTube. YouTube said, no, are we not live? Where's Mikester? Southwest 7.0 Celestia USD. Yeah. Thanks, Farnswoggle. Ooh, up the BPC. I want some. Disorder. Another day with Hood. Me watching Hood teeter back and forth at 75 right now. Coinbase up 11. Didn't someone say they were extremely bullish Coinbase? I think there's a lot of... Ooh, Ethereum up 75. Let's go. I need to get out of this ETH ETF. Not a lot of money, but still. Right at 75.28. Tesla at 329. Rocket Lab 2611. Trump Social files for a Truth Social Bitcoin and Ethereum ETF. Yahoo Finance announces Cardano is an emerging cryptocurrency that shakes. Okay, as a potential. Okay, some Yahoo. Like what idiot? Can anyone put an article on Yahoo or something? Massive U.S. airlift happening right now. When they show that hypersonic coming in, man, that thing comes in so fast. What's the last time you had Yoo-hoo? Never. That drink just looked disgusting. That was probably a staple. That and Sunny D were probably staples in the ghetto with you growing up, right? Your fridge was full of Sunny D, Kool-Aid, and Yoo-hoo. I've never had a Yoo-hoo. In return, Iran to Iran to offer flexibility in nuclear. I mean, you can't be making weapons grade nuclear material, Iran. I'm gonna send you one. No, I can't drink it, dude. Who? I couldn't drink it if I wanted to. Software 7.0. Is this chocolate flavored water? I mean, injection is a playful. Software 7. Main ingredient is water and sugar. And artificial flavorings and shit. Corn syrup. It does have whey. High fructose corn syrup is its second highest ingredient. Water, high fructose corn syrup. No. Not going to happen. Chocolate flavored water? Why would I drink that? Sample it 7.0. 22 grams of carbohydrates. You do know I have type 2 diabetes. It's good. Yeah. Enjoy your type 2 diabetes. Iran begging allies in Mideast to beg Trump to get Israel to stop. I tell you every day, and here we are hanging out in blue sky. Yeah, the blue sky is going to come. This water. What price did you sell at, JT? Circle just out of control. Gonna be out of your mind to invest in this now. Like I thought that at 106 though, and 132. Here we are. No. I'll sell a couple Rocket Lab puts. Rocket Lab. Where do I think this is going? 23.45. Not a lot of money. It's the expected move-ish too. People from your parts of town love it. What's my part of town? The rich and famous? This order. I think I got a second boom boom brewing. UK's in the final stages of a deal. ASTS. Another rocket play. Man, we missed that one, bro. Why is this one doing so good? Should we be looking at that one instead of Rocket Lab? What's ASTS market cap? 13 billion? It's still pretty cheap. Space-based cellular broadband networks. How is that going to compete with SpaceX? I don't know that I'm interested in that. Bezos connection. You do similar. You've done some research. You've done more research than me. Is Rocket Lab the play, you think? Reusable ones. They have reusable. That's good. But are they competing? This says cellular broadband. That's SpaceX going to be doing that shit too. Like real sat phones. Oh, I need another day of rest, guys. Is Starlink for cellular? I think you can use Starlink for like sat phones. You can turn on satellite phones on like iPhone. Starlink expanding its reach directly connect with standard cell phones. Direct to cell allows users to send and receive text message, potentially other forms of communication. So yeah, it's definitely happening. Standard 4G? That's kind of... So they're doing it too. And finally, ETH. Confirm the bottom on support, now green dot. Hell yes. So we got bottom, 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 and then green dots. It's happening. We might finally get that crypto bull run, bro. 106, 107 and a half on Bitcoin, 65 on Cardano. Ethereum 2643. It's looking pretty good. I'm starting to get more and more hopeful. I think Tech Dad posted something that I might have bookmarked. Nope. That's okay. I know how to search. Doesn't look like it's ever been a halving. You are allowed to participate in the next phase. Took twice as long. 2025 is now set up like 2016 and 2020. So, what is this? RSI? I'm not sure what we're looking at here, but it's a bottom. And the last two times it happened, RIP City. Rip into the end of the year. We can sell and dump on people's faces. To dig deeper, read the full report. You got to pay for his report, so F you, Tech Dev. I am itching. Bitcoin's moving. I even was itching to buy some crypto, bro. Like throwing a little bit at it just to try and like double some money. But then I'm like, come on, Tom. SpaceX is dominating the launch broadband constellation game. RKLB is quietly dominating the launch custom or SML constellation satellite niche, especially for clients who need flexibility and speed. ChatGPT. What about ASTS? I like a rocket company that's on a trajectory at a 13 billion market cap. And our notebook LM showed that they were going to turn profitable. There's obviously going to be a huge future in like space travel, or not, I mean, just space, launching shit into space. Crazy that it took us like 50, 60 years to land a person on the moon and then just kind of be pretty generic about space. We launched some satellites and a lot of defense shit. There's a lot of the problem is we're filling space up with trash. We're destroying the planet and we're destroying space. It's one big wasteland that we're creating over here. Easy, so cool with the sunglasses. You shouldn't wear sunglasses. I don't wear sunglasses. Bad for your eyes. When's he gonna reach for the necklace, bro? Is this clickbait? He never went for the necklace. Funny thing I noticed when Trump landed and was shaking hands. Watch the react when the chief reached. He never reached for his necklace. What are you talking about? What an asshole. Their satellites. ASTS is unique because it builds cell towers in space. Yeah, space. How's that different than what SpaceX is doing?
Quickly after eating toxins, it adsorbs and neutralizes them.
Mick Jagger has an 8-year-old son? Jiminy Christmas, bro. Charles Hoskinson has unveiled ambitious plan to weave XRP and Ripple-related assets. Sure he is. Every blockchain needs stablecoins. Blah, blah, blah. Just in Vietnam passes law officially recognizing. Who cares? Creatine. Took you. Blah. Iranian advisor to IRGC commander says we are ready for a long war and have yet to make strategic use of missile. 1 second I'm hearing that you're begging for peace, and the next second you're ready to fire more missiles. Which one is it? Starlink uses smaller satellites with less powerful antenna and relies more on ground infrastructure. There you go. Maybe we should be sprinkling a little ASTS into our portfolios, but I ain't buying it now, bro. You don't buy something that's up like that. Thing hasn't had a downtick. We missed it. I blame me for that. I gotta pee and I gotta go to work. Bitcoin 1076, E2640. All right, boys and girls, that's my time. It's a magnificent, marvelous Monday. 8 likes? 8 likes, not bad. Let's go poop together. I don't really need to poop right now, but there's one. I feel like there's one that kind of got, like, some of it. I went earlier and I feel like not all of it got out and some of it stuck and kind of giving me like some abdominal discomfort. So, anywho, you all have a great day.